I think that is clear. Yesterday thing is clear to everyone, right? Okay. Let's come with the. Hmm. So, like, more what you can do is you can find medians, you can find modes, you can find means, and all, like, it's the same thing, giving the access and like that. Okay, fine. So, today we'll be dealing with how to load data set and how to work on the real time data sets, right? So, I'm going to load some data sets here. I'm going to upload something. Where are the data sets exactly? Where are those? Alright, let's load all the dependencies, packages first of all. In case of not more use, but let's make it there. Okay. So that's a CSV file basically. So pd.read underscore of CSV. Writing the file name netflix.csv, and that's it done. Right? Now see guys, to first of all, right, to see the first 5 rows what we use, head. To see the like last 5 rows we use tail, and you can use like number of things, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever the number of starting or ending you want, right? There we have something called a sample. What sample does, it creates like it gives you or returns you some particular row in a sample random number kind of thing, right? So that is one such important thing. Sample, many a times you would be saying it there, like many a times it would be used pd.sample, and here you can write number of rows or samples you want from your data, right? Like if I say the df underscore, okay, sorry, not PD, you write data frame name or data frame dot the sample. Okay, so df of Netflix dot sample. Let's say I say 6 samples, so I'm getting 6 samples over there, right? That will not be in any order. That will not be in like from the starting or from the ending. This will be in any random state, right? So what are there? The show ID, the type, the title, the director, the cast, the country, date added, release year, rating, durations listed in, and descriptions. Okay. First of all, what is the work? Okay, let's make it for 2. And let's see that what exactly are the columns of this data set. So these are the columns, right? Now, how many exact rows and columns we are having? What we can do for that? Shape of, yeah. So we have 6,234 rows over 12 columns, right? Now, yesterday we looked for all like looking for the NaN values now. Whenever you deal with your data, just see whether is there any NaN values or not, right? So whenever you work with your data, just make sure that there is no NaN values. If there is, then we can delete them. That's it. And I will be taking the sum of them. So, yep, director has got 1969 null values, cast has got 570 null values, country is having 476, state added is having 11. Okay, right? So, you can create a plot for looking NaN values. How? We'll create a heat map and we'll say we want to see df dot Netflix dot is null, and the data we have is data I'm saying the C map, color mapping I'm going to use it oranges, or let's say cool one. Again an error. Not a good one. Okay, fine. So what you can see, the director has got a lot of null values, then the cast is having very less, as like with the country, and date added is having very less null values. Okay, going next. So what are the data types in this data set? What are the types of the data there in the data set? What we can use? D types. So show ID is integer, release year integer. Okay, so we can work with the release year. If we are getting release year there, we can work with that release year, right? Okay. All right, we'll go in later in this all data set. Let's complete 2 more things. That is apply. First of all, df of apply. What apply does? Anyone can like, yeah. Anyone want to ask anything? Yeah. So what apply does is like you create a data frame. Anyone wants to ask anything? Someone else trying to ask. Mm-hmm. No? Okay, fine. Okay. So whenever like you work with a data set, right? And let's say you have 3 by 2, 4 by 3, or any kind of data, right? But you say that you want to apply some mathematical calculations all over the data, right, throughout your data frame. Or let's say you have a data and you want to apply everything, basically, right? You want to find, you want to multiply it with, like we do in the matrix, you remember. So what it does, it produces a data frame with all uh, the
मैं
exact.
ये पहुंचा रही हूँ कंटिन्यू नहीं पढ़
I'm trying to say something. I think Moses is speaking. Who was speaking? No one. Okay. So this applies a function, basically, whatever the functions or mathematical expressions, no, not expressions, mathematical calculation functions you'll be applying all over the things. Like you can give the x's, and you can first write the function name, and then you can write even the index and all, right? So this applies a function along an axis of the data frame. That's it. You can just get it like say as this applies a function on axis, you can say, of the data frame. Okay. Now how, let's see, let's say I'm creating a data frame and I'm saying, what is that going on? 1 second. So data frame, and let's say I'm saying 1 to 16, 25. Okay, and I'm multiplying it by 4, right? And I'm saying columns to be named as 1 and 2, right? And let's run this, see the df. So what I'm getting, there is a data frame, right, of 16 and 25 multiplied by 4 times, that is 4 rows were there. Okay, and columns are 1 and 2. Now what apply, how apply does, like if I want to find a square root of all the data frame, I'll say along the data. So what you have to do is basically df, write the data frame name dot apply, and what you want to apply, I want to apply square root, right? So I will be using np.sqrt, this function to be applied across the df, and the values are 4 and 5 respectively, right? Like that. Okay, so you can create some random things, and you can create basic just a structure of, or any function like square root is being given, or you can find the sum, right? You can apply it, like you can apply what, you can apply sum give on some particular axis, right? np.sum, the function name, and write the axis. Let's say x is equals 0. What happens, it will be giving you over 1 it is 64, and over 2 it is 100, right? 1 2 3 4 16 into 4 64, 25 into 400. And when you say df.apply Now you'll be getting same values, 41 in every cases, right? That is how it works. Okay, coming back to the Netflix one, right? Coming back there now. Uh, if you look on to this data set, right? Uh, what exactly the columns were there? Show ID, title, type. Then let's see that what are the years, right? What year data we are having in this? Let me again call the columns. I think it's really easier. Okay, so I'm getting values 19, 16, 13, 17, 15, 16, 2003, and there are like this 6,233. So obviously there would be some unique values, right? Because 6,000 years data would not be there. Okay, so 2019, 16, and all these things. Okay, fine. Cool. So starting from 1925 going till 2020. That's nice. Okay. So we have data from 1925 to 2020. That is, years are 925, 42, 43, 44. Okay, after 25 there is a lot of gap. And after that, it is in progress? Yes. Yeah. Okay, so we have this data along with this. Okay, fine. Now, so let's say if we want to see that what are the recent, the recent movies we can say on the current movies like this year 2020 movies, okay, like that. So what we can use, yeah, anyone? The question is like I'm getting 2019, right? But I'm also getting that 2020 is there. So I want to find the recent movie in the data set. Let's see the show ID.
So,
Mhm.
the DF Netflix, where DF Netflix release year is equals to 2020.
Okay, yeah, can be done. Netflix of show underscore ID. Oh, cool. Eight one two five 812357229. Oh, that's the last one, I think. 812357229. Let's see. Oh, I'm locating this. So to be located in show ID, Oh, that's the index number. Index number. Index number. Alright. If I copy this, making it as a path. Value counts would be giving, I think, one true value. Okay, but where? Fine. Three 365. Okay. Got it. 2019. What is there? This is not the last show ID. Let's see. So OJ say that we can look on to the DF of Netflix, and then by what you say, and by locating what, like locating, and then say shade to find only the DF of Netflix. Dot the release year. I think she shared this. So release year equals to 2020. So these are the movies of 2020 and 8103494568 Yeah, this is the last one, I think. Okay. 8 added is 2019. Okay, this is adding. Okay, so this has been added in 2020. That's why. Released in the year 2019, but added in the Netflix, I think, in 2020. So I think our work is to focus on the date added, not the release year. But okay, fine. So these are the movies of the 2020. That's nice. Oh, let's say locations, right? So head of two. So that's the thing. We can find like the 2002 and all. Okay, right? Fine. Further proceeding with this data set, right? Now you have got the release year. right? So if I say that to like you have even located up that these are the 2020 years and all, what's the alternative method if you don't use this? What is the alternative method? Any alternative method, like if anytime you are not okay with this, then what are you're going to use? Okay, fine, leave it. Okay, so I think lock and iLock and all those things are clear, right? Like moving up to, so you can, what you can do is you can find what are the movies that consist of horror, like going across the description or going across the listed in, you can see what are the movies that are horror. How you will find the movies that are also in the horror? How you will find? Let's see what are the countries data we are having. Large countries are there. Hmm. Something. Float an integer. India. India. Hmm. 16. 16 throw. And 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9. One. How is that? Only one data. Okay, I think there has been a substring of all the countries. That's why the data would not be there. Yup. So that's in a list of. Okay, okay, okay. So a lot country is there. So let's do one thing. If this is a list, we cannot go for finding out the occurrence. What we can do is, yes, so if there is no commas, then it's okay. Like if there is comma for making it, can we do like for I in count g is equals to I dot split by this, and if India in I. G. H dot append G dot index. Cool. What I'm doing, I don't know. Let's see. So, will it run? Oh, sorry. Float object has no. Where is the float in this all data? Sorry. Where is the float? Nan is there. Okay, I think that's the problem. Where is the float? Only one nan value is there. That is okay. Seventh. Seventh. That is fine. Not in list. Wow. What is this? That's the problem. Uh, Nowhere. I think done. Done. H is a function. Okay. Zero. What is there in the G? Cyprus, Austria, Thailand. So got it. Okay, so these are the basic data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So length of H giving results 19. Alright. Directly India was giving, I think not. Like if I go with the direct India. Only 2 of the information is there. But actually, how many we have? Okay. df of country dot split even I do, so directly it will be going to C of the things, and that's in a list, every of them in a list. It is actually made wrong. Let's see. We don't have any options. Okay, fine. Alright. So, like you can convert and you can find out like in this manner. You want to group or like you want to apply. If you want to find any mathematical calculations, you can use apply. And if you want to find something like this, have find up, you can also do, right? So, to looking on that, how many countries, uh, like how many movies belongs to the country India, there you can see with this, right? Release year and all. Any alternative method? Anyone know? Anyone who can give any alternative method? Any suggestions from anyone? I think there must be one more method. What we can do is, um, yes, any alternative method? Anyone? No. All right. Moving ahead. I'll go if I find something. Right. Okay. Coming to the yesterday one. Let's take up the marks from there. Create that data frame. Right. Now answer. Right. If I say, what is the scoring of C in chemistry? Yes. Answer. Scoring of C in chemistry. What should I write? Quick, quick. Answer quick. Quick answer. What should I write? DF of marks and then scoring of C in chemistry.
C and chemistry.
C and then
Chemistry.
chemistry. Okay. Got the errors. Other answer. Made a small mistake. Chemistry was fine, but a very small mistake has been done. Try to find. Got it? Because your index is 0, 1, 2, 3. It's okay. C at chemistry. So use at. All right. Who has got the minimum marks in chemistry? What is the minimum marks is different, and who has got the minimum marks is different. Yes. Answer. What to find? How to find? So Dakshina, you say. Is she there? No. Arpita, you say. See, by doing df of underscore of marks,
DF marks dot minimum min.
the chemistry is 46. So you should find it like by is this like this, right? df of marks dot chemistry dot min is giving 46. But I want who has got this. Should write df of marks and then in the chemistry dot idx min, that is index minimum value, right? Index minimum value. So I'm getting that D has got the minimum marks and that is 46. Okay, that's the thing. That is how you can use IDX max, IDX min, and all those things, right? That are like quite easy to work on. Okay, now let's bring a data set. IPL data set we are bringing. Okay, let's go with this now. What is it saying? IPL, not there. Okay. So IBM sessions, machine learning, upload, IPL, CSV, upload from here and write IPL dot CSV done. So what is the shape? We have 636 rows and 18 columns, right? So data along 636 rows and 18 columns. That's fine. Now, how many, let's first see. So you have season, you have serial number, you have city where the match is played, you have date, you have team 1, team 2, toss winner, toss decisions, result, and all those things, right? Let's look on how many seasons we have. Anyone who could answer how many seasons we have? 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. That means we have 10 seasons. Okay, we have 10 seasons. It's nice. Okay, now how many teams we have? We have 13 teams. And what are those teams? You can take for team 2 also, because every team get a chance in IPL to play with another team. So you can take any values. So we have KKR, CSK, RR, MI, DC, KXIP, RCB, DDT, KTK, PW and all this. Okay. So KKR for Kolkata Knight Riders, then Chennai Super Kings, Rajasthan. I think you know better than me, right? Okay. So we have got all these things, right? Now let's see. Like we are having all these columns, right? What is this? What this column is doing? Let's remove this. So that's a thing. Fine. Okay. Right. So what are the cities where the matches have been playing up? Now we'll be seeing up the graphs, right? So matches played in the respective years. We have data from 2008 to 2017. We have seen, right? We have data from 2008 to 2017. If we look on how many seasons we have in the data set, we saw. So let's make it for one that total matches. Total matches we have this. Right, these are the total matches we are having. Then we go for the seasons we have. Alright, seasons we have done, like going with the season first of all. Okay, and then we'll find on respective exactly season total season year. So that's the data, that's the answer, right? That is total matches is 636, seasons are this, and if I like print upon like this, so total matches 636, seasons we have from 2008 to 2017, and total season year is 10, right? These are the datas. So now, what are the matches played in all the seasons? Which year has got the maximum number of matches played? Which year has, or first of all, we'll find out what are the number of matches played in the respective years. What we can do is df of IPL dot, what we can find? The season dot value counts. So counting the number of season exact data, like 2012, how many times 2012 are there, how many times this is there, and all, right? So we can get a count of all the things. So value count gives that 2013 we have 76 matches. That is the maximum number of matches played in 2013. That was 76, right? From the past 10 years, from 2009 to 2013. So 74 is in the 12, 73 in 11, 60 in 16, and 16 in 14, and such the things have been there. Okay, that's nice. It's been there. So if I see the graph of the matches played there, I can make it like making it something big. So I take a fixed size. I can see a graph where I can find that 2013 has got the maximum number of matches played. Okay. Right. I'll tell you now. And now looking on what are the cities we have. These are the cities. Then which city has got the maximum number of matches played? Or let's say, what are the top 5 cities where the matches have been played? what you can do is DF of IPL of city, and then what you can do, that the value counts. You can find for the first 5. So Mumbai is for 85, Bangalore 66, Kolkata 61, 60 is there for this. 61 is there for Delhi, and sorry, 61 for Kolkata, 60 for Delhi, and 49 for Hyderabad. Right? Like this. Tomorrow we'll be exploring up it more. Okay.